Well, that caught me slightly unawares, uh, because I'm doing this off my phone, and it's now 3:25, British summertime in Lewes in East Sussex. And there is nothing special about this broadcast except sometimes it is good to do things while everything is fresh in the memory. And I woke about an hour ago, and I was immediately aware that my left leg was feeling very uncomfortable, and there appeared to be, taking a look, a blotch just above my ankle, which looked like a bruise, discoloring of the skin, and was tender to the touch. And since I'd had the AstraZeneca, would you believe, jab on Saturday last, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't aiming for anything terribly serious. So I tested the NHS system of 111, which is the new emergency or semi-emergency number. First of all, let me report that it is a bit confusing finding out what 111 will do. It's also a bit like when you want to pay a bill at the bank, it's press one, press two, press three. So it takes about 5 minutes to get through to a voice that then says you're in a queue and they're particularly busy. So from the time that I really felt that I should talk to somebody because of the discoloration and the pain in the left leg, that it was longer than I would have thought acceptable. It does say along the way that if it's life-threatening, then you possibly can call 999. But who wants to call 999 when you're not even sure whether you should be calling 111? But anyway, sensibly, for me anyway, I called 111. And when I did get through, I got through to a delightful young man who immediately said, "I'm sorry, my computer has crashed. We've got to spend another couple of minutes to get the computer on board." And I said to him in passing, I couldn't help it, but I wage war against computers. I think we have much too great a reliance upon them, that they are running us instead of us running them. And he agreed. And the thing is, with people who install computer systems and those who make them, they don't bother to talk to people at the coalface to find out what the problems are with computers. But there you are. That's the way of life at the moment. And with lockdown, of course, there are far more important things to do than to look at how the computers are controlling us, and for that matter, how the system. So basically, rating NHS system 2, 3 out of 4. Out of 10. The personnel, 10 out of 10. The young man listened to what I had to say. I explained that I had recently had the jab, that I've got Parkinson's, and that I am taking an extra drug because I've got a split tooth and I can't see the dentist for a few days. And then he assessed me and he made me wiggle my toes and walk around and to describe various things. And eventually came to the conclusion that, yes, I should talk to a doctor, but no, I wasn't going to actually die of a blood clot or anything else within the next 5 minutes. And so he sensibly said, I will get in touch with your surgery, which was a terrific service. He got in touch with the surgery to leave a message that would a doctor please call me, and that I had called in the middle of the night. So the purpose really of me getting up, and as you can see, I sleep with my scarf and with my hat. The purpose of me getting up, and apart from the fact that the cat thinks it's treat time, 3 o'clock in the morning, for God's sake, bloody spoiled cat. I wish I was that spoiled. But do use the emergency services if you have any worries at all. They're first of all understanding, and secondly, as far as you can be on the phone, they are very thorough. And at least I'm going back to bed feeling reassured that I'm not going to lose my leg or that I'm going to have a seizure or whatever. Not that I really totally believe that I would, but it's always wise, as he said, it's always wise if you've got some concern, which I did have, because this blood patch has just appeared. I didn't hit my leg or I didn't bruise myself or nobody else bruised me, as far as I'm aware. And as a consequence, when I felt it, and I did feel it and it woke me, I felt I really should, given the circumstances, taking new medication, having had the jab just on Saturday, the second jab, and it being the AstraZeneca, that I should just make sure that everything is okay. And to be able to do it at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, that's part of it because of computers. So there I have to bow to those dreadful machines that run our lives. But I give you 100%, 10 out of 10, for the people that man the phones at the other end, and how the reassurance they can give you, and that they are patient and they take absolutely every last detail until they're satisfied that you're not in immediate danger. So that's this little flip in the middle of the night. Oh, already 6 minutes. It's amazing, isn't it? 6 minutes. How do things go? But I suppose I'll go back to bed now. No, I won't. I'm going to have a cup of hot chocolate, I think. And if I can find a biscuit, I'm going to have a damn biscuit, even though my tooth is playing up a wee bit and I'm hurting a wee bit. But nonetheless, if I'm up at this hour, I might as well pamper myself. So it's not a news flash, but as it happens, from Mirador Television, and I will see you at least. I know I will see you at 7:30 this morning, the 1st of April. Is it? Yes, it is. It's the 1st of April, and so this isn't a hoax or a joke. I assure you, it's absolutely real and it's on the spot. And Paul Fowle will be along with me to take a look at one of the things that is worrying the hell out of me and is worrying him and worrying a lot of other commentators is, are we losing the democratic process in Britain? Are we still a democracy? I've always said, actually, we're being a constitutional monarchy. Ours is a particular form of democracy. But are we losing even that, where government is determining what we should do, government at all levels, without giving us a chance to have a contribution? Well, it's a worthy debate. So do join us then. But if not, if this alert helps you, don't hesitate. 111. Takes you a few minutes to get through, and it's worthwhile. I mean, if it's a real emergency, then by all means call 999, because that'll get you straight through, and you can talk to somebody. But if it's a cautionary thing, if it's like saying, I'd better go and see the doctor, well, that's the number to use, 111. It's got flaws in it, but nonetheless, when you do get through, you're looked after. Till the morning, well, it is the morning, but till later on today, Keith Hayes, Mirador Television, and a True Pip.